and welcome to a live video. Ching. Okay, let's talk the 30th anniversary. So I want to come out and make a live for that because I want to put my 2 cents and I want to put my thoughts into talking about what is the 30th anniversary coming out on Netflix. Say what you want about Netflix. Yes, Netflix is probably shit. Netflix is probably getting too expensive, and yes, I'm going to only be buying it for that. But like I did for Cobra Kai, I'm not really too fun about Netflix and what they're doing with their stuff. They clamping down on things. People make more restrictions and people don't like that. But say what you want about Netflix, and but I gotta say thank you Netflix because with for Netflix, Power Rangers wouldn't still be a thing. And I want to say thank you to Netflix for keeping that alive because Power Rangers are super cool and I really like it. Okay, now that I talked about it, now that I have talked about it, let's talk about the 30th anniversary. Okay, guys, 30th anniversary. So the trailer came out, and so many questions have been leaking for me. I have so many questions leaking through my veins, and I don't know, and I won't be able to ask any of the actors because they won't give me any answers upon the questions that I have until maybe after. But April 19th is gonna be great. April 19th is gonna be great. So let's talk about this. So April 19th is, I believe, during the week. I don't know what day of the week is, so I'm not gonna really say anything. Not really gonna say something, but yeah, I don't really know. It's like during the week. It's not a weekend, but I think it's like a Thursday or something. And I'm very excited because the trailer came out. And what can I say about the trailer? What can I say about the trailer? There's a couple things I can say about the trailer. Let me say it. Let me say it with flying colors. Um, so the trailer comes out with a bang. It looks much more darker than normal. It looks to me like it's just gonna be a celebration. I don't think it has anything to do. I think it will place before. I think it will be taking place before the Cosmic Fury because I don't think Cosmic Fury is gonna. I don't know if it will have an end credit or end connection to it, but I think it's just gonna be its own thing. I don't think it seems like it's just a Mighty Morphin, reunion. And oh my god, I can't believe it. They said something in 2001. The Yellow Ranger Trini. In 2001, Trini. I don't know the real name, but she died in a car crash. Yes, it was sad. It was sad for the Ranger community. I'm pretty sure of it. She was an amazing actress. She did amazing in her role as Trini Kwang. Um, but yes, they have answered the questions. They are answering some questions that we have lurking around. One of the questions that we had for years is what happened to Trini. And Trini apparently has been killed off. You could see a picture of her and everything. I was like tearing up. I was like, oh my god, you actually bring her back. It's like it was so cool. But yeah, they are bringing her back to explain that she had been killed off. We we don't really know. We don't really know how and what distance. I believe it's going into the route of them killing her off with Rita. So here's another thing. Rita is back. Rita Raposa is back. So we're just wondering how is if they're gonna have a new. I just didn't know what the route was, but they're apparently bringing a lot of characters back. Rita Raposa being one. We're also gonna wonder how they're doing that. How she got a new body. How she did this. How she did that. I don't really know anything about it. That's another question. But yeah, I believe she got a new body and don't know how. I don't know how. But I hope they explain that. And I heard her say something about Zordon. Is Zordon coming back? How are they gonna get... Zordon was killed in Power Ranger Space. So wait, I mean he sacrificed himself. It had to be killed. He had to be killed to save the world. And Rita Raposa was no longer a thing. I don't know. I don't know. Rita Raposa wasn't no longer a thing because she had died in Mighty Morphin, so bringing her back. Well, she didn't really die. Rita Raposa turned good. I would say normal. I don't know if she's good, but she turned normal. So I don't really know how. Maybe she does die and she get a new conscience. I don't know. Rita Repulsa did not die. She was magically changed back to normal form. She wasn't Rita. She was just normal form Rita and human form. And for that, it's just I don't know, man. I don't really know the extent of what everything's going on in this beautiful love of Power Rangers 30th anniversary. But anyways, it looks pretty cool. I'll be honest, there's a lot of cool things happening in that episode, and I'm down for it. It's much darker starting for that, and that looks like it's more for the older fans. It's still geared towards newer as well, but it's gonna be a different feeling from what you're gonna get in Cosmic Fury for sure. Man, I'm I'm thinking. How's this? There's a lot of things I want to say about the new anniversary trailer. It finally came out. There were months waiting, and sitting here and saying, when are we gonna get it? Well, we got it. It came out. Steve Cardenas posted it like at 12 this morning, at midnight, and I was like, okay. And I sat and watched it, and I'm seeing all the other Rangers they're posting about it now as we speak, and man, I can't say anything bad about it because it looks amazing, and I'm. Oh, well, there is one thing. This is centered around being a Mighty Morphin season, and yes, Adam Park is Mighty Morphin. It doesn't seem like Mighty Morphin. It seems to me okay. So there's two things that I'm very, I hope to see at least once. I hope that they give me at least one time, one thing. I hope I see Zach stay as the Black Ranger, but I want to see Adam morph at least once time. For me, just for the fans, at least once. But it doesn't seem like he will morph, and it seems like the Trini's daughter, the new girl that's playing Trini's daughter, will be the Yellow Ranger because it shows me that Kara Ashley playing Aisha is not gonna be the Yellow Ranger. Karen Ashley seems like she's gonna probably morph maybe once. Maybe once. I don't know if they're gonna just start off and she was there. They've been working with her, or they're gonna meet up with Trini's daughter. So I don't know if Aisha's gonna morph once and then give the powers to Trini's daughter. Oh, we don't know that, but Adam doesn't seem like he's gonna morph at all in the whole episode, and that kind of sucks because he's one of my favorite Rangers. No disrespect to Zach, because Zach is amazing, and I met him. But you don't know if Adam's gonna morph, and we want him just once, please, just once. Just the once. I want him to morph once for the old school fame. I don't know, man. Alright. So, yeah, there's so many questions that I have. Where does this take place? Does it take place? Does it still connect within the universe? Just a little thing. Oh, dude, it's just so many questions that I have about this 30th anniversary and where it's lying. Cosmic Fury. Yes, Cosmic Fury. Yes, Cosmic Fury is about to come out in the fall, and I'm very excited about that because I love the suits. They're new. They're brand new. What I mean by brand new is that they're new in the sense that they're not adapted from a Super Sentai show, which is so amazing. Which is so amazing that they're doing their own thing now. They're leaning off. I just love how the suits came out when it's not even supposed to be anything adapted from any of the Super Sentais that have been before. Like for that, that makes me very happy to see. Because I think the first Ranger to have not been adapted from it was Titanium Ranger in Lightspeed Rescue. I think it was the first. I could be totally wrong, but I think he was the first Ranger to ever be just Power Ranger found in Power Ranger. I don't think that it was anything to do with Sentai. Let me just tell you how excited I am. How excited I am for the 30th anniversary, and I couldn't be more excited any other way. I made some posts about it on Instagram on the subject matter. April 19th, everybody. If you guys are sitting here thinking, what is gonna be going down? When is that gonna be going down? It's April 19th, and I'm gonna tell you guys straight up. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm I'm very excited about it. There's nothing I can say about it. I can go I can go days. I can go days and days and days and days and days with with me going and getting excited about it because I am the most happiest about it. But yeah, it is what it is. But look, can we just talk about how it is beautiful to see Billy for the first time? And Billy David Yost, for the first time since his Mighty Morphin days. So that's awesome. Then you could see. Then you're going to go see um Adam Park. We haven't seen him in a while since once in a Ranger crossover, and then Walter Jones, who has been gone, and we're now seeing him. This episode just is so cool because yes, I like Tommy, and yes, but it's not. But it's a little bit of a different group. We hardly get to see these people, and it's just so awesome to see what they've been up to in the universe and what to expect with them and seeing them more for more time. I mean, seeing Zach come back, it's just so cool because he was one of my cool and favorite Rangers out there. I don't know, it's debatable because I really like Adam, but at the same time, I think Adam got more love because he's been in more episodes. But Zach is really cool, and don't shy on him. I met him; he's so cool, and I liked him as a Ranger, top tier Ranger. I can go days and on talking about how cool and underrated Zach was as a Ranger, and wish he would have stayed longer or have returned in one of the crossovers. Was just so mad and that he never came back for anything. But now he's coming back. They have convinced these people to come back. Oh, and I forgot to mention the Karen Ashley. It's another return. Karen Ashley hasn't been in Power Rangers since her departure from the series. Yeah, Aisha Campbell. Yep, Aisha Campbell. Just so many characters coming back. And then you got the usual, you got the cats, and then you got the Rockies, Rocky Santos is always back, and it's always cool to see them, but, they're always back, so, it's cool. But, yeah, no. It's just really cool to see these people come back for a reunion. It's really cool to see Rocky and Walter Emmanuel Jones get a chance at a, you know, at a chance to do scenes together, because they never worked together at all. So it's just super cool to see that happen. That is like one of the Rangers, two great Rangers, and don't get me started. I'm gonna tell you how underrated Rocky is. Rocky got some hate because he was put in the Red Ranger role, but it was just Tommy was just too popular at the time to. So it's the whole big thing. It's a whole big thing, and don't try on him. It's not his fault. He did the best that he could. He was badass in everything that he's done. So I just can't tell you how different to tell you that. But it is what it is when it comes to that. So don't be talking about my underrated Rocket Santos because he's super cool and yeah, some love in him. Put some love in him because there are people out there that actually give love to him, and I want you guys to show more love. This is a Rocky DeSantos talk love little segment here. You gotta put love on him because he's so underrated. And same thing for Zach. I think Zach popularity died a little bit because he just never came back. He was very popular when he first started because he was cool and all. It's not like Rocket Santos. Rocket Santos was getting a bunch of hate in the beginning because he was put in the role. It was a big responsibility, but he wasn't feeling it because Tommy was becoming the leader because he was so more popular and stuff like that. But I still think Rocky's amazing, and he did his part very well. But look at it. You look at it and be like, think about this. Think about this. If Zach would have stayed, it probably would have been more popular, or if underpopular. Like in the Ranger universe, because when we're talking about other things, then I can see why. But as a Ranger, people liked him. People liked Adam. Started liking Adam more because he stayed in more seasons and came back for more times. And it's like, yeah, you started liking him more. It's like, that's the guy you start getting accustomed to and watching. And I mean, Zach was really cool when it first started. It was Zach, and that's why he was like, so wildly awesome, man. But don't try away. I mean, he's back and better than ever. And I'm glad that he is the front voice, which is why, because he has been gone. He's been gone for a long time. We saw Adam Moore for a couple of times, since his Mighty Morphin days, and now we're coming back to it. But I'm looking at it and saying, yes, I want at least just one scene with Adam Morphin, just one, just the one. Like, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. But anyways, it's just super cool to see them all back and all being very happy about it. And this is the video that's going to talk only about 30th anniversary, and this is a video as centered around the 30th anniversary. There's more Power Ranger-esque stuff that I want to talk about in some other videos. This is just a live that's going to talk about the 30th anniversary only because a trailer just came out and it's getting me super hyped for me. April 19th is right around the corner. It's like 29 days or 28 days as of this video being made, as of right now that I'm the day that I'm in this video. But like it's just super exciting. Yeah, it's just super exciting. And as a big Power Ranger fan, like me, I bet almost every character. Oh, I met almost every. I think I met all the male figures from the Mighty Morphin, the main guys. When you're talking to Rangers, because I'm thinking of only missing the females. And yeah, hopefully that we can get Amy Jones in the Tampa Bay Comic Con. Hopefully, I'm looking for that. I'm begging for that. Cause see, I get it. I missed some, but I didn't have a job back then. Some of the females and stuff. But looking at it and being like, look, the females are much harder. Like I think the hardest male would have been Walter Jones, and I met him. But it's like hard because there's a lot of other. I mean, the females are harder for me in my point because they're always in Jacksonville and places I'm not really close to going, and that just makes it much difficult for me because when it comes to the females, man, I don't know if there's ever been a chance besides the cons that the super cons that I've been that I didn't have enough money, and gladly that I met the people that I met. But yeah, man, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, I don't really know. The females are harder because I'm missing Amy Jo Johnson, and I don't know. I didn't go to any con where she was in it. Like the 2017, I only went to RetroCon, and that's where I met Billy David Yost, and yeah, I just never been in a con where she was in it. So I mean, it was just super hard. It's just super hard, and she hasn't been back in my area since 2017. So you can see how hard it is to meet Amy Jo Johnson. She does cons, but it's just like, and it's like yearly. Yes, she does cons, but it's just like very limited, and it's like, she's been to Tampa Bay Comic Con before, so hopefully that will bring her. But she didn't go. She didn't go last year, so thank God, because it's not the easiest to have somebody come back to back years. It's really not that easy, but it is what it is, and hopefully that we can snag her this year for Tampa Bay Comic Con because I want to just get her out of the way. I've been dying to meet Amy Jo Johnson for a long time now. I'm a big fan of Kimberly Hart and her story, both in the comics and both in the Mighty Morphin shows and the Turbo movie and all that. Obviously, everyone had a crush on her. I did too. I love her. She's beautiful even to this day. I saw her at Galacticon. They put her up in Jacksonville, and she was still beautiful to this day. And looks like she hasn't aged a bit. But yeah, man. Another one I want to meet is the other Pink Ranger, the second one, the Kathy Hillenberger, which is Catherine Sutherland. Yeah, I want to meet her so bad, and I've been dying to meet her. But I don't know if there's ever been a place where I've been able to have a chance to meeting her. And she does frequent cons. She does cons like crazy. The thing is with her is she just hasn't been in my freaking area, and hopefully she can come. But that's the thing. You never know. With any of them, they're gonna come and where they're gonna go, and you just have to wait for Tampa Bay Comic Con's round two guests to come out, and then we'll see where their line is. If they bring in any of those Rangers, female Rangers, I'm gonna have to meet at least one of them, because I'm gonna try to meet Giancarlo's. But I'm gonna see if I can squeeze to try to meet one of the Rangers, because man, I'm trying to get the females, but the females are harder. The ladies need more work. Like, yeah. So, guys, it's more time, and enjoy this dope vlogs live about the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers.